Hi YouTube friends, it's Megan Tilley here today with AM Soaps, and today I'm making what I'm going to call a berry cake. My fragrance, which I've already added to my oils, is pink berry mimosa. It smells really nice, and this is going to be very simple. My mold is Crafter's Choice Cake Slice Mold 1616. Now last year I made my cake. I've made a cake in a silicone cake mold, and I've made my cake in a pie packaging, like reused packaging. And this year, I'm making my cake because at Christmas time I always have more sweet-inspired soaps. They sell better at Christmas as stocking stuffers, and nice gifts for teachers and aunts and such. I'm making my cakes this year in these pre-made slices, because I've seen them. The trick is, this is the top of the cake. So I've seen other people's, and it looks really nice. It looks like a fondant style cake. It's smooth, and each piece is exactly the same weight. I don't have to cut it. So I thought this year, this is how I'm going to make my cake. The challenge will be that I'll have to pour it today, and then unmold it and decorate the top tomorrow. When I'm doing a soap that's all one color, I add my colors to the oil first, so then you can stick blend as much as you want without increasing trace. If you wait till after you add the lye water, the more you stick blend, the thicker this soap batter is getting. So I like to mix the colors first when I want only one color in my soap. So today is easy. It's just titanium dioxide. Today is Labor Day, and it's one of those holidays which is the same day in the United States and Canada, as well as having the same name. However, they spell labor different than us. We spell labor L-E-B-O-U-R, and they lose their U. It's just L-E-B-O-R. However, close enough. Same day, same name. Often other things are slightly different between the United States and Canada. And today, my husband, first thing in the morning, he asked me what I want to do, and I told him that what I wanted to do was take my car for a drive, because we don't drive my car too often. We both have work vehicles. Take my car for a drive, and I wanted to go to Dairy Queen and get some hot fudge sundaes, and then I wanted to go to the lake, and I wanted to take our cat Jenkins. And the reason I wanted to take Jenkins is because he absolutely loves being on the leash. He loves his harness. When you shake his harness, he comes running. So he really enjoys it, and I thought that he would enjoy a trip to the lake. And my husband is one of the greatest husbands ever. And all he said was, okay, let's do that then. One problem we had was my car was in storage all winter, because winter here is crazy. It can be like literally minus 40 Celsius and tons of snow. And I have a truck for work, and I would just prefer to drive the truck. So I put on storage insurance, and I put it in storage. It saves me a lot of money. However, it hasn't been driven much, so the battery has been not fully charged. So what happened was we parked at the lake, and we had our sundaes with cheeseburgers, and we were there for maybe half an hour. And then we went to leave to go home, and the car wouldn't start. It wouldn't even turn over. It just did that click, click, click sound. So my husband, being as awesome as he is, he wasn't, didn't skip a beat. He said, okay, I'm going to go home and get the truck and be right back. Home is a 20-minute walk. So it's a 20-minute walk, a 3-minute drive. So 23 minutes later, he came back, and started right away boosting with it from his truck. I'm ready now to mix the lye water. I have 81 degrees Fahrenheit on my lye and water mixture and 78.8 degrees Fahrenheit on my oil blend with the titanium dioxide. I'm just going to pour in my lye water mixture here. I like to scrape out the container to make sure I get as much of the lye out as I can. And then we'll stick blend this up and pour into the mold. I'm back the next day to unmold my cake slices, and I have to admit I popped one out already to see if this would work, and it did. So I'm just going to pop them each out, and then we're going to decorate them with icing and some berry embeds and glaze. I'm going to put some melt and pour transparent red glaze over them as well. So it will look a lot like a cheesecake.